Hey everyone, it's Yasmin Woodland and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I will be covering ex-Teen Mom 3 star Mackenzie Mckee, animal control, taking her dog. Alright, so I'm gonna hop right into this situation, okay? Mackenzie Mckee, everyone. So if you guys don't know, she is from Teen Mom 3, and just recently she fell in hot water because she has been accused of leaving her dog in her house or outside of her house in a cage full of feces for 6 days while she goes on a trip to the Bahamas. So I'm gonna get right into the story, and I'm gonna insert a clip so everyone can read along with me. And it states here, another Teen Mom star is in hot water for alleged mistreatment of her dog, but Mackenzie Mckee is insisting that her animal was not abused and that animal control only stepped in due to the threat of recent tornadoes in her area. The former Teen Mom 3 star tells TMZ that her neighbor in Miami unnecessarily reported her for leaving Hank, her Great Dane, alone in the backyard while she went on a cruise in the Bahamas. Mackenzie says it was total BS that anyone thought she abandoned Hank. She says her mom and other family members were tending to the dog every day and Hank's pen was cleaned out daily. As for the pictures that had surfaced showing dog feces throughout the pen, Mackenzie claims that the picture was taken right after Hank had pooped. On Monday, the neighbor called animal control, which removed the dog, but Mackenzie says that was because there had been a tornado warning in the area. They have called animal control to confirm Mackenzie's side of the story, but TMZ is still waiting to hear back. Witnesses, however, paint a very different picture. TMZ is told that neighbors called animal control because there was a storm on Sunday and they felt bad for Hank. They claim he had been crying for 4 days and whimpering outside without any decent cover from the rain. We're told that neighbors had added a wood pallet within the cage so that Hank would avoid from sitting in the mud. This, of course, is the latest incident involving animal control and Teen Mom. As you all know, Jenelle Evans' husband, David Easton, is currently under investigation for animal cruelty for fatally shooting their French bulldog. So that is a story with Mackenzie Mckee in regards to her entire dog situation. And I'm just going to jump right into my final thoughts. All right, everyone? I personally don't know where to go with this story because I keep hearing different things. I mean, TMZ, you know, they're doing the best they can. I think they're a very reputable source, and I'm reading different sources like E-News and things of that nature, and they're all reporting the same thing, that there was family and friends and stuff like that tending to the dog, and that the neighbors had called animal control and stuff like that because there were tornadoes, tornado warnings in the area, and that they didn't want the dog to be subjected to those weather conditions, you know. So and then on the other side of things, there are rumors swarming around that there were no family at the house, there were no friends checking on the dog was laying in feces and stuff like that, there was no proper covering over the dog cage, so it was getting rained on. So there's completely two totally different sides to this whole report, and I'm just kind of stuck in the middle. Mackenzie doesn't strike me as a person who is neglectful. She seems, you know, responsible. She seems like she loves and cares for her dog and her, you know, whatever other pets she has, and I don't think she strikes me as a person to do something like that. But you know, in another breath, you don't really know a person, you know. So I did my own personal research, and I did go on her Twitter just to see like if she had tweeted anything in regards to this situation. So I am going to insert the screen captures that I took from her Twitter page because it did seem like she was addressing this situation. So if you guys see here, it says that there was a little bit of confusion in the situation, and that she said that her kids were being watched by her sister. So I'm guessing people were just asking like, well, where were her kids while she was at the Bahamas for 6 days with her boo? Like, where were her kids? So she addressed that. Also in her Twitter, she also addresses that there were a lot of floods and tornadoes in her area, and to pray for the people that got hurt. So as you guys know, in the reports, they said that they only called animal control due to the fact that there were you know, bad weather and tornadoes and stuff like that. Now, if you also look down on her Twitter page, she says that if you follow her on Snapchat, you'll see that Hank is nothing less than loved to an extreme level by her and her family. Also, she said that me nor my mother or the other two taking care of him support animal abuse. Please know the full truth and story before telling a woman to kill herself and that she is a piece of trash. So people are just really outraged about the situation. I think it's just kind of bubbling over from the Jenelle Easton and David Easton situation with the dog killing. People don't take animal abuse lightly. So when you have like a lot of stories swarming out there that you abused your animal, people will just become irate and say negative things. So she's addressing the negativity that people had said to her in regards to this situation. And I think it's horrible that people would tell her to, you know, off herself. That's wrong. So if you also look on her Twitter, it says that the dog was fed, it was watered, it was played with daily, and that the neighbors took a picture of the poop right when he did it just to try to make Mackenzie look bad. Mackenzie also states on her Twitter that if you guys think my neighbors were telling the truth, you are out of your mind. They have had it out for us since we moved there in October, and moving is in the near future. And she says that also it is just a bunch of lies, and it's all lies. So that is some screenshots from her Twitter, just addressing the situation, pretty much just saying that it's all lies, it's all false. Her family and friends were there to take care of the dog, and that the only reason why animal control was involved was because of the tornadoes and things of that nature in the area. Now, she was slapped with a fee of $80 because she had to go ahead and get her dog back from animal control. So yes, it's confirmed that animal control took her dog. Now, people are saying they took the dog due to neglect. Other people are saying they took the dog due to weather conditions. Who really knows? I mean, I'm personally going towards the entire weather condition because it is confirmed that there was a lot of tornadoes and flooding in her area, and it makes more sense that, you know, the dog is in a safe shelter versus outside in that kennel and in that kennel and in the fencing. So it makes more sense that they did take the dog, but they do charge when they come out there. So she did have to pay $80 to get her dog came back. But again, in my final thoughts, I don't think that Mackenzie did anything to abandon the dog. She said she had family members there. So I'm not really believing this entire abuse situation. This is not a David, Easton and Jenelle Evans situation. You know, see the shade there, honey? Okay. So this is not a situation like that. So what do you guys think about this crazy situation involving another teen mom under fire in regards to possible animal abuse? Let me know in the comments on what you think about this entire situation. Be sure to subscribe and tap the bell to get notifications on future videos that I do. Until next time, everyone, see ya.